guys, happy Homebrew Wednesday. Got a bit of things to catch up on today. I did a brew over the weekend, or on Thursday last week, which was a smash beer. It was Challenger. What I've decided to do with that one was to do a double batch, which ended up being about 8 and a bit kilos in the mash tun. Unfortunately, I didn't end up getting the 2 sachets of yeast that I needed. They're on their way. The suppliers apologized, so that's fine. But what I had to do is I had to use my 1 SO5 and figure out a way to make this work. And it's given me a bit of an idea. I'm not sure if this has been used before, but I'm going to share it. So I took the 20 litres, it ended up being a 40 litre batch, put 20 litres in the fermenter with SO5 and then 20 litres in the cube. The plan being, when I get the yeast, I'll pitch into a second fermenter I'll put the wort from the cube into a second fermenter and pitch the yeast, which is fine. I've got that under control. But it made me think, because you have to change your hop schedule slightly when you use a cube. Like the hops that you put in for your steep hops, that's not more like a 20-minute addition. That's a sort of general rule of thumb. So it made me think. I've been reading the Bible, and there's loads of single hop recipes in here, where the grain bill is exactly the same. The grain bill doesn't change, but the hop schedules and the hops change. Even the IBUs are pretty much the same in every recipe for the different additions. Got me thinking, saying, well, you do a double batch. So we say, I want to do an ale. I want it to be a pale ale, something hoppy. You know, they've both got to be similar, but flavor-wise, you can have 2 totally different, because you can basically do your boil all the way to the end of the boil, and then have 2 cubes, put half in one cube, half in the other cube, and put your 20-minute hops into those 2 cubes. Put it outside, let it cool down naturally, and then the next day or whatever, pitch into 2 different fermenters. But you could have 2 different hop varieties in the 20-minute edition, which is into your cube, and then a dry hop of whatever variety you want as well. So you can end up with 2 totally different flavored beers in one batch. So you end up doing a 5-hour brew day and getting 40 litres of beer. For me, that's a win. So yeah, it was a bit of a chaotic brew day, because I was trying to figure out what to do about the yeast, but it worked out that I've actually got pretty lucky on that one. So yeah, I'm happy in the short term with that. I'm drinking the James Morton IPA, Undead Pale Ale, so this is all Citra. And I got some beer mail in from one of the guys. I'm doing beer mail with 3 guys. I put it on the BrewTube Facebook page, and so I've got my beer mail in here. I'm going to just leave it for a few days in the fridge just to settle, because they are, I believe, bottle conditioned beers. But I'll do some reviews on those as well, and I have 3 bottles coming from another person, so I'll try and do a few like really quick 3-minute reviews, maybe do them directly on Facebook. But yes, so basically what I'm thinking here about the double batches is that you get double the amount of beer for the same amount of time brewing. You can do 2 different flavored beers. They still have to be a similar style, but you're getting a lot more beer for your time spent. And so this is value for me. It's really good. A second thing would be, if you had a fermenter full already that you had to keg off on the day of your brew, you keg it off, and then you split the yeast cake for the beer that would come out of the 2 cubes, and you just pitch onto the yeast cake. So then actually you're not buying yeast either. So you know, I've still got to toy with the ideas. I've only been sort of toying with them for a few days now. The first batch has fermented out, and I'm about to do the diacetyl rest, so I'm hoping that yeast will arrive tomorrow. I've put the cube in the fermentation fridge now to bring it up to temperature. It's a bit cold outside, so hopefully tomorrow I can just get home, put it into a fermenter, pitch the yeast, and it can sit in the same fermentation fridge. I've now upgraded to the white fermentation fridge, so it's all good. I'm really happy, and well, happy Homebrew Wednesday, guys. That was just a quick update, just to let you know there's still stuff going on in the background. I'm trying to get into doing a homebrew Wednesday every week now as well, because there is a lot going on, and I've got ideas that I'm trying to put out there. So yeah, take it easy guys, and keep brewing.